Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm coming at you with my very first cooking video. We're going to come at you with a creamy chicken mushroom zucchini noodle pasta. It's my infamous, famous dish. Alrighty, it's a bit windy outside, so thought it'd be a bit difficult getting a training session outside with the camera. With all that wind, just smashed me. So instead, I thought, why not try a cooking video and share my famous little dish right here. Alrighty, so let's get into it. I'll show you what you need first. Alrighty team, I just got everything out of the fridge that you need. I'm going to walk you through it all, okay? We're starting with the chicken breast. We get about 1 kilo of chicken breast. Moving forward, I'm going to use about 500 grams of mushrooms. Pre-cut, because I'm too lazy to cut them myself, alright? It's all good. Of course, we've got zucchini for the zucchini noodle. It's a bit hard to do zucchini noodle without zucchini. Here they are, 4 zucchinis, thereabouts. I've got some lovely homegrown spinach from a friend that I met at the park. I think this is spinach. I usually get baby spinach and it looks different, but he said this is spinach, so I'm gonna trust him. Nice little red chili, add some zing. We got 2 carrots, fantastic. We've got some broccoli. We've got 300 grams of light cooking cream. We got a 1/4 cut red cabbage. You can get the other color, it's fine. We got a nice big boy brown onion right there for you. We got a little bit of garlic, bit of salt and pepper for your seasoning, and my secret ingredient to add that zing to the movement is your nice real gourmet stock Vegetta vegetable stock. This is the key, my secret weapon. So team, unless you're liked and subscribed to this video, don't tell anyone about this one. Unless they themselves like and subscribe to the video, then they can tell their friends about that. That's the secret ingredient, team. Now all this gets chopped up, chopped into a dish, put on the stove, and makes a beautiful dish. Very healthy, very clean. This one, I used to use just like a regular pasta instead of the zucchini noodle, but I want to try to lower my carbs a little bit. So I tried the zucchini noodle as a supplement for the pasta, and it went off well. It tastes fantastic and it's much cleaner, the zucchini over just the dried pasta. It's a good addition, team. So I'm going to continue dicing up my chicken breast. And yeah, we're getting into it, team. We're getting into it. Alrighty, team. We've just finished chopping up the chicken. I'm going to put that on the stove top. I use a separate pan to cook the chicken and cook the vegetables in. I like to use a separate pan for the chicken so I can cook that and get rid of all the leftover juices that form while cooking the chicken. So then while I'm cooking all my vegetables, that juice is not there, and then I add the chicken in when all the vegetables are fried up nicely. Alrighty, so let's get the chicken on cooking, and then I'm going to start chopping up all the vegetables. Beautiful. Alrighty team, here is the chicken. We're whacking the chicken in the saucepan and then getting onto the vegetables. Fantastic. What I want to do to that chicken, the only thing I'm going to add is obviously a little bit of olive oil to the pan so it doesn't stick. We know about that. A little bit of salt and pepper for seasoning, okay? So we'll be about that. Just add a little pinch of salt, don't go too crazy. A little bit of pepper just to get that spice, get that zing about it. Woo! And we move on to the vegetable cutting. Team, we've changed the chopping board, we've changed the knife. We ain't about that cross-contamination in this kitchen. This is a lovely gift knife I got from my brother and sister-in-law for my birthday, Hunter and Estelle. Thank you very much if you're watching this, I do appreciate it. Let's put it to the test. This is the first time using this knife that they've got me. Ooh! That's sharp. That is a good knife. Oh! This is very sharp. I like it. Cutting up the onion. We finally diced the onion, peeled the skin off. Alright team, the skin is peeled off the onion. Now we're going to cut it into fine-ish dices. You know, we don't have to go too crazy about it. Team, my tip to not crying when you're cutting up the onion, don't cut the root. Just leave the root on, and yeah, we should be fine. We shouldn't cry much. Oh my god, this is fine ass knife. Goodness gracious, this is sharp. I gotta be careful here, team, I don't cut myself. I like it. I'm not the best onion cutter, I'll be honest, but I try. It's fine. Oh yeah, this knife is something special. Oh, I'm getting excited. And then I leave that. I don't want to cry again today, so we'll leave that off. And there is your onion. I add the onion and the chili together. I want to wait for this chicken to cook, and then I'm going to put the new pan on and get that raring as well, team. Let's get it. Alrighty team, while the chicken's cooking, the onions are cut up, I'm going to cut my zucchini noodle. Alrighty. So this is a fun job right here. It gets messy, this one, but it's alright. It's well worth it. We got 4 zucchinis. That usually does me enough. We get about 6 dishes out of this. So the first thing, just cut the top and bottom off the zucchini. I don't know if you have to actually do that professionally, but I do it because it feels damn good. Alright. We've got the zucchini. We've got our zucchini noodle pasta maker. There is much easier devices to use that just like spiral it up, easy as. This is all I can find at the shop, so it's going to be doing alright. This is something that you're meant to use with it. I don't use it. Maybe I will. Try it out. You grab your zucchini, you grab your cutter, you grip the cutter firmly against the bench top, and then you press the zucchini against the cutter. Voila. Zucchini noodle. Something of the sort right there. Bam. Okay. Let's get it. Watch your fingers doing this. It can be dangerous. Watch your fingers. Maybe this is the stage you should use a little thing. Grip your little thing. Puncture the zucchini with it. And bam. I don't want to use it. It's fine. Turns out it's a waste of time, team. Alrighty team, there is your zucchini noodle pasta cut up and ready to chuck in the dish once it's ready. We'll continue to cook that chicken and get the rest of the dish on its way. Once that's off, we can get the big one on and then get adding all this cool stuff over here. It's gonna be good, team. Alrighty team, the chicken is done cooking. What I like to do is get all the liquid out of it. So just drain it in the sink. There's a lot of liquid in there. That's why I don't like putting this in with the actual main pan. It's a bit too much, a bit too juicy, you know, for me. Drain that out. Let it sit, should be good. There it is. The big boy. Alright, the big main pan. We chuck all the vegetables in this one. Right here. Get the heat on. Add a little bit of olive oil. Team, nothing fancy. Just a little bit of olive oil. Nice. Just add a sprinkle. Don't go crazy with it. Let that heat up. And we put the onion in. And then we get it going. Alrighty team, the pan is heated up. Time to add the onion. That's not cross-contamination, team, you know, it's a little bit, but yeah, it's good for immune system, I'm sure. It's fine. Chicken's cooked, kinda. I don't cook the chicken the whole way, I cook it about 80%, and then when I chuck it in at the end, that's when you finish this off. Otherwise it gets a bit too dry. So it's about 80% right now. Once all the vegetables are steamed up, ready to rock and roll, we put the chicken in at the end, and then it finishes cooking there, so it stays nice and succulent. It's beautiful. The onion's in, we mix it about. While that onion is cooking up, we move on to the rest of the vegetables, starting with this little chili right here. I'll put this over here so you can see. Is that hot? Not bad. Alright, here we are. Zabam. Let's bring this. That's gonna look, that looks a bit better hopefully for you. One, chili. What I do with a chili, I don't know why, but I've seen Gordon Ramsay do this once. I like to roll the seeds a little bit. I don't know if this does anything, but Gordon Ramsay done it, so. Cut the head off it. Bam. Now, we finally dice the chili. I can't dice it real well. Close enough's good enough. Watch your fingers. That's good enough, team. That is good enough. Let's go. Add the chili. Once you've cut the chili and you've touched the chili a little bit, it's always a good idea to wash your hands before you touch anything private or your eyes, because that stings. Alrighty? That's the tip. That's the tip. Once the onion and chili are in, they're going to cook off for a little bit. The next thing we add in is the mushrooms. But from here, we can start to chop up some other vegetables and get them ready to dollop in whilst the other stuff's on there. First, I'm going to start with a quarter red cabbage. Take it out of its wrapping if it's wrapped. If it's not wrapped, you don't have to take it out of its wrapping because it's already out of the wrapping. How about that? We got the red cabbage today because the normal colour that cabbage was not at the shop. It's all good. We like to take that big root out of there, and then you're left with the remaining of the cabbage. From here, you simply slice and dice the cabbage. Well, that's a bit thick. There it is, team. Nicely cut cabbage. It's quite a handful right now, but obviously once you chuck it in there, it does shrink, if that's the word that you want to use. It does, you know, boil off, not boil. Red cabbage is okay. Tastes like normal cabbage. Normal. Cabbage is cut. Next thing I like to do, get everything ready, is to peel my carrots. Cut the head, cut the tail off the carrot. Little one, little two. Do the same thing here. Now we've got this mighty vegetable peeler. We peel the vegetable right here. 2 peeled carrots. Once the cabbage is off the board, I can start to use the board to cut my carrots, but they're right there, ready to rock and roll. Okay, alrighty team, it's time to put the mushrooms into the dish. You simply get the mushrooms, You walk over to the dish and you tip them upside down. No worries. Keep that there for later. I'll take it to the recycle bin. Now is the good time to add the garlic in there. I don't know why I do it right now, but it's a good time to add it in. Maybe it garlicizes the mushrooms. That's the word. I put in 2 teaspoons. 2 good teaspoons. Maybe I do 3. You put a lot of garlic in. It's good for you. Empty. Recycle. From here, Tim, we mix it all about. How are you, Tim? Thought I'd stop in and say hello. I'm going to give you a little close-up of the dish at the moment. As you can see, it's coming together nicely. We've got that mushrooms, you know, just simmering, shrinking down. I need to find a better word, but right now it's looking beautiful. You can hear that sizzle. That sizzle is, ooh, it's all that flavor coming at you. Beautiful. Mushrooms are simmering nicely. We're going to add the cabbage now. We're going to move on to chopping up the carrots. Chuck that cabbage in there. Let it shrink up as well, if you must. We give it a little stir. That's a bit chunky. Ooh. Alrighty, mix that up. Beautiful. Now we've got our chopping board back. We can get back to the carrots. Team, I've changed my knives for the carrots. I think that little fella won't handle the thickness, the girth of a carrot. So we've got the Big Betsy here to cut the carrot. I like to cut it in half. Bam. Cut it right down. Watch the fingers. Bam. Cut it down again. Bam. Cut it down again. Bam. From there, stack the 4 fingers together and we cut it about centimetre apart. That's how you do it. Bam! Cut it down the middle. Cut it in half. Cut it in half. You're left with 4 fingers, 1 centimetre apart. That's a carrot. That's a carrot. From there, we add it in. That's 1 carrot. Now we do the second carrot. Cut the carrot in half. Leave 1 for later. Cut the halved carrot in half. Cut the halved carrot half in half. Do the same to the other half carrot half. You're left with 4 fingers, 1 centimetre square. Bam. That's it. Get the halved carrot. Cut the halved carrot in half. Half the half carrot. Half the other half carrot. Ah, you got 4 fingers. Then you know what to do. Centimetre apart. That's a finely cut carrot. Add it in. We're looking good. Give it a mix. Let that simmer, shrink, soften, whatever you may, okay? We come to the spinach. There's a pink one. Is that a rhubarb? Because they can't eat the leaves of a rhubarb. We'll take it. Tim, if this was a rhubarb, let me know. I'm going to chuck it in the bin in case, because apparently the rhubarb leaves are poisonous. I don't know if it is. The potential is deadly. I'm going to risk it. We've left with the thick, juicy spinach. We cut it to pieces. We're going back to that fine fella. Oh yes, that was a good job. This softer stuff just eats through. I don't know if you meant to eat the stalk of this. I usually eat baby spinach. This doesn't look like a baby spinach. I don't know if you meant to eat the stalk or not. I'm gonna eat the stalk because there's got to be some kind of nutritional benefit of it, surely. If you know the nutritional benefit of a stalk of the spinach, please let me know below. We cut it fine. Not too, you don't have to go too crazy, because you know how much spinach shrivels up in a pan. It's like me when I jump in the pool. Alright. Just had to change the battery on that camera. Hopefully this one goes alright. We've chopped the spinach up. Now we're going to add that in to the pan. Let it do its work. Woo. We mix it all about. Oh. Oh, Tim, this is some healthy ass thing right now. There is this, an oasis of colour, just nailing my eyesight. It's beautiful. We're gonna finish with the broccoli, okay? Let's cap the broccoli. Now, broccoli gets messy like this. Woo! It's alright. We love it, we love it. We add the broccoli. I like to make the broccoli, pretty small, just so it cooks even nicely. You don't get any hard, large chunks. Not pleasant. Put it in your mouth. Oh man, there's a lot of broccoli too. Big fella. That's a lot of broccoli right there. I might just leave that at one broccoli, because there's quite a bit of stuff going on in that dish. So I might save this one for next week's. Mix it up, team. We're getting there. Get it mixed up. Now we're going to let that simmer for a little bit, get a bit hot, warm it up. Alright team, I'll be real with you right now. I just put the zucchini noodle in, thinking that I pressed the record button, but I didn't. But all I did was take the zucchini noodle out of this bowl and put it into that one. It's not rocket science, alright? I missed out on it, but I think you'll be able to handle that one yourself. Now we just let this, shrink down a little bit before I add the chicken in, and then the thickened cream and stuff from there. So we're getting there, Tim. We're nearly there. It's going to be a beautiful dish. You're going to absolutely enjoy this one. Make sure you try it yourself. It's very healthy. It's got a lot of vegetables, nice lean chicken breast. It's got everything you need to get a really good healthy meal into you. Alrighty? It's beautiful. Alright team, that's shrinked up a little bit. I'm going to chuck the chicken in now and then get the cream in there. Beautiful. We just add the chicken into the dish. All in its glory. From there, we just give it a nice big mix around. And what we're going to do now is add the thickened cream, the veggie stock, and then a little bit of salt and pepper. Alrighty? Beautiful. Be careful when you take the thickened cream lid off. Don't splash up and smack yourself in the head or spill any of it all over yourself. It's quite upsetting. I've done it in my time a couple of times. It's alright though. Tim, I've taken yours off the stand. I'm going to pour the thickened cream in and allow you to witness such a glorious thing. Turn it around. Here is the thickened cream. Grip it. Take it over to the dish. Tip it. And just slowly yet elegantly place it all in the dish, just like that. Ooh-wee. There it is, Tim. Thickened cream. All we're going to then do is come over, grab the veggie stock, take the cap off, and we add a very, very precise measurement of just a sprinkle and a bit. Sprinkle it over, just like this. How much is that? Just sprinkle in a bit, okay? Don't ask questions. From there, Team, you just give that a smell. You know how smelling good. Mix it around. Mix it all around. Get the succulent sensation. The juices in the stock all in that meal. Yeah, it's juicy. It's very nice. If I'm shaking the camera, I'm very sorry, but right now I'm getting into this stirring. I'm getting right into it. Dude, look how colourful that is. We got purple, orange, a bit of yellow. You can see the white chicken. The green is all over it. The mushroom, it's like a brown, black. Once that's like that, team, we're just gonna crack a little bit of salt and pepper into that, and then give it another little shake up and let that rest for, I don't know, like about another 10 minutes. Just go off feel and taste. I don't really time any of this stuff. It's all feel. Alright, now team, sometimes your dish can be a little too much water. A bit watery for your liking. If this is the case, and it can be the case, all you need to do is add a little bit of corn flour. It's going to thicken the sauce up to your liking. Just add to taste, you know, sprinkle a little bit, stir it up, see if it thickens to your approved level. If not, you just add more and more corn flour. The best result is you put the corn flour in a cup, add a bit of water, mix it up. That's going to work well. If you're lazy like me, you just sprinkle and stir in the dish. Wait for a minute, let it thicken. Do it again and again and again until it's quality to your liking, okay? That's the tip for the thickness of the sauce, how you get it beautiful. Like myself, is corn flour, in case you didn't realize. It thickens soups. Tip, it was a bit watery for my liking, so I added some corn flour, and now it's beautiful. It's succulent, it's saucy, it's saucy. It's still got some juice in there, absolutely, but it's not like, you know, buckling, weeping at the knees. It's just a little bit perfect. Really, really nice. Team, this is the dish. You add whatever the hell you want. You think it's healthy, put it in there. It's going to taste nice. With my secret ingredients of the vegetable stock and the thickened cream, a little bit of S&P is your friend. It's going to make anything taste beautiful. It's super healthy, super succulent, super nutritious. It's got everything you need to maintain a nice healthy diet, you know what I'm saying? I've enjoyed this, team. I really have enjoyed this. If you have, make sure you like it, comment, have a bit of fun, talk to me. Subscribe to the channel, of course, that always helps a lot. Good news for me right now, team. 1 week till we're allowed to get back into the gyms. Lockdown is ending, so some video content of me training and giving advice at the gym is coming at you. I'm super excited for that, so make sure you stay updated with that channel. Click the bell, you're going to get notified of all the new videos, and we're going to be having some fun. The content is going to be coming up really, really beautifully very soon. Team, that is the dish. Creamy chicken mushroom zucchini noodle pasta, call it whatever you want. It's beautiful. It's the infamous McMahon special. I didn't find this on any recipes. I found this out myself, and just throughout the years trialed and tested, added different things, and I've come up with the absolute holy grail of healthiness right there. All zam bam, thank you ma'am, in a soup bowl. It's gorgeous. Team, enjoy yourself. Have a great day. If you do try this, cook it up. Comment below, let me know how you feel, what you think of it. It's a very nice dish. You'll have some fun with it. And yeah, have a good day. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. I'll see you next time.